Hey everyone, it's good to be with you. Kind of throwing this together in kind of an impromptu fashion. Kind of busy, got some things going on here, but I wanted to stop and make this video real quick. I've been watching a story for the past, I guess, week or so that's been out there, and I've been just kind of waiting to see if there's anything to it or if it's just, propaganda. And it has to do with beginning with a lot of these leaks that we've been seeing that's been coming out, that's been primarily directed at, of course, General Flynn and now Jeff Sessions and all this stuff that's part of the gigantic propaganda campaign that there's ties between Russia and Putin and Trump and all of his members of his cabinet, people he's appointed to his cabinet, and people like that. Of course, we know this is all just a lot of propaganda and nonsense. Mainly targeted at Trump and members of his soon-to-be administration to try to do him harm, with the end goal being to thwart him at every stance, and also the eventual end game to damage him so bad politically that he can't act, or even to impeach him. But whatever these plans are, there's been something else that's been lurking in the background, and it's started showing up about a week ago. But I saw last night a report with Jay Sekulow, who is a very well respected attorney, and he does, I guess, a podcast. And I was watching, and he has basically come out and stated that it's now no longer just this wild theory. It actually appears that there's a lot of truth to it, that in the final 2 weeks before Obama left, he signed an order which went to the Attorney General, who then signed it, which began something that has never been done before, which is the dissemination of classified information to 13 different intelligence agencies. Prior to this signing, it had only been the NSA, and the NSA had decided which other intelligence organizations would be able to see this information. But Barack Obama signed this and put it into effect 2 weeks before he left office. So what this is showing is that there's a very coordinated effort, and that these leaks are not just some Obama holdovers who know they're probably going to be out of a job soon and they're looking to get their digs in before they leave. No, it looks like this is much, much more than that. Like it's a coordinated effort to take down the President of the United States by a former President of the United States. This is unprecedented. This is historic. Now, maybe that's why they want to take down Sessions. Although I don't really think it matters. Whoever the Attorney General is, they're probably going to look into this, as well as the Pizzagate and all these other things that seem a little too wild to believe. But it appears that Obama has, and this is according to the words of the former Attorney General, what's his name? Can't think of his name now. The Fast and Furious, the first Attorney General that Obama had. It appears that he wrote a column in the Washington Post where he stated, and the quote was something like, "Obama's back and he's ready to roll." Now, a lot of people are thinking that what he was saying was that Obama is going to be coming back as president. Now, I don't think that that's what he was referring to. I think he's referring to the fact that Obama is back in the game, and that he's going to be back in the game of politics, and primarily functioning as the #1 assassin of political assassin, I should say, the political assassin of Donald Trump and his administration. So basically what appears to be happening is that Obama has now bought him a massive home in Washington, D.C., a huge home. Valerie Jarrett has moved in. Apparently they have put together their own little cabal, and they are going to actively work to take down Trump. And it's part of this larger thing that we just learned from Jay Sekulow, that he purposely created an environment where all this intelligence information could be dispensed out to all these people in the intelligence community who are part of the Obama cabal, and they are the ones who are primarily doing all this leaking. And apparently Not only that, but apparently Barack Obama had destroyed hundreds of thousands of pages of documents that would cover up a lot of these activities that he's currently engaging in. So basically, to make a long story short, what we now have is a president who has recently left office now setting up an organization to take down the new American president, the current president, Donald Trump. It's beyond unprecedented or historic, and this is beyond just illegal. This is essentially a soft coup. I'm pretty certain that Obama and his people, Trump and his people, probably are aware of this, and I think I'm pretty sure they're just not sitting back doing nothing. I'm pretty sure that he probably has some people looking into this, and hopefully they'll be taking some action. My guess is maybe they're allowing Obama and his folks maybe he's giving them enough rope to hang themselves. Maybe he's getting all his ducks in a row. I don't know, but I do know that he better act, and he better act decisively and with a lot of force. Now, the only problem we run into is that the man who would be probably in charge of this is none other than James Comey. Now, if any of you have seen any of my previous videos from recent months, you'll know that I am not a fan of James Comey. He is not on our team. He's on the other team. James Comey cannot be trusted. The fact that we're relying on him to undercover this criminal activity, I don't think we can expect much to come from that. So that's the downside, and that's why I stated in a previous video that Donald Trump should have asked for Comey's resignation. I'm not 100% sure that won't happen at this point, but it doesn't appear likely that that's what he's going to do, unless, of course, he feels that James Comey is not doing his job. And that's what I expect will happen. I don't expect James Comey is going to do his job. So this is unbelievable. It's just mind-boggling to see this happening, and it's more mind-boggling to think that Obama and his people think that they are going to get away with that. Maybe he thinks just because he's a former president or what have you. But you know what? It doesn't really matter. You know, if I'm Donald Trump, I am definitely going to be looking into this, and if I can find evidence that Barack Obama, along with his minions, are in the process of trying to delegitimize or carry out a soft coup or do anything to bring down or damage this government and this president, that is that's a crime. Also, with what he did with dispensing this information through the intelligence agencies, and he has these moles working for him in the intelligence agencies doing these leaks, that means that he is part of that criminal activity. That's espionage. He also could easily be labeled as a traitor. Now, a traitor in a time of war, the penalty is death. Espionage can carry 30, 40 lifetime sentences for espionage. If I'm Donald Trump, I would have no problem bringing Obama and his minions up on these charges. And I would, personally, if I found him to be guilty, according to the legal definition of being a traitor during a time of war, I would put the son of a bitch into a firing line with all of his buddies. And if we can convict him on espionage charges, I would lock his ass up for 30, 40 years to life, whatever it takes. It's time to play hardball with these people. I'm sick and tired of sitting back taking it. And I know that his press secretary will come out and try to defend him. He's got some surrogates that will try to defend him. But at this point, he's really taking no really serious legal action against these people. I think it's high time now that Donald Trump, and I know he's busy, he's trying to get things going, he doesn't want the distractions, but at this point, these people are not going to stop. They have to be taken out. So I strongly urge the president to take a look at this and understand that these people are dead serious about destroying you. And if left unattended, if we do nothing about it, they just might succeed. I think it's time to launch the investigations, serious investigations, into what Obama and his minions are doing, to see if they are in fact engaging in any types of acts that could be regarded as traitorous, or if he has been involved in any of these leaks would lead him to being connected to this espionage. I would prosecute the son of a bitch to the full extent of the law. I would hang the son of a bitch, put him in a firing line, throw him in jail for 30 years, whatever it takes. It's time to take off the gloves, Mr. President. It's time to take off the gloves and go at these people hard. in their face and take them down. Put their asses in jail. Give them the firing squad. I don't give a shit. I'm sick and tired of it. A lot of people are sick and tired of it. It's time to take these people down. This is criminal behavior. It's beyond un-American. It's beyond unpatriotic. It's beyond anything we've ever seen in this country. I can't in my lifetime of all the research that I've done in history, and that's a lot. I can find no time in history where we've ever had anything quite like this. This is extraordinary. So, Mr. President, take these people out. Take off the gloves and get after them and take them out. That's my message to you, to all my supporters. I urge you to share this video and to try to get the movement started to take these people down. We got to stop playing around with them. We got to take off the gloves. We got to hit them. We got to hit them hard and take them down. It's either us or them. And I think that they have brought us to this point. Didn't want it to happen this way. I know Trump wanted to bring the country together. I know he wanted to. He didn't want to go after the Clintons. Didn't want to go after Obama. He tried to be a nice guy, but look what's happened. And there's still a lot there with Hillary as well, and Bill Clinton, and the Clinton Foundation. There's a lot there. We should take these people down. It's time to stop fucking around. It's time to put these people in jail where they belong. That's my message for the day. So you all have a good day, and I look forward to talking to you again. Bye.